Hey everybody, this is Pastor Sam from the English ministry. Today I want to introduce to you guys a book that has made a tremendous impact in my life. It is called Counterfeit Gods by Timothy Keller. Pastor Timothy Keller is the founding pastor of Redeemer Presbyterian Church, as well as the chairman and co-founder of Redeemer City to City, a church planting network. And with this book, there are many different books he's written. He's famous for The Reason for God, etc. But this book specifically, he talks about idols. There's a famous quote that comes from it that I want to read to you guys. He writes, "We never imagine that getting our heart's deepest desires might be the worst thing that can ever happen to us." In it, he writes about different idols that we, especially as Westerners, tend to worship, tend to seek out. For me, when it came to idols, one thing that was interesting was all throughout Scripture, Old Testament, New Testament, there's idol worship, but I always thought idols were just statues or things. But through reading this book, I realized that I too have different idols that I worship and cling to and seek out as a hope for me, as a salvation from the hardships of life. But Pastor Tim Keller goes on to help us diagnose what our inner idols might be, and to show that only God can be our Redeemer, that only God can be our hope and our salvation. So really want to challenge you guys to give this book a try, Counterfeit Gods by Timothy Keller, and go into it with an open heart, praying and asking the Spirit to remove from you the inner idols and to replace it with the hope of the gospel. Thank you, and I hope you enjoy this book.